Yeah.
So anyways, as I was saying, on my head was, as I just
once, just once.
Once is enough. That's all I needed to do.
Don't piss in my head again, ever.
I just heard it was. I thought it was hilarious. I don't know why I think these things are funny, but I don't know. I think a house full of dogs is funny too.
Well,
I did. I had 13 dogs. I had 13 dogs one time.
13 dogs.
Yeah, I had this dog.
What were the names? Come on. Name the 13.
Well, Lady was the mother, and I got her from this guy Jason Maskowitz.
Yeah.
He lived up in the old dome where the yurt used to be. But anyway, so I got her friend. She wasn't trained to a leash. She didn't know how to be on a leash, but she was a very beautiful dog, very nice dog, very reminiscent of my first dog that I ever had. But anyway, so the puppies. She had 13 puppies. We only named 2 of them because the other ones were going to eventually have to find other homes. But they were in clusters. I probably have pictures of them. There was 13, so there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was like 5 black and white fluffy ones. There was 9. So there was like 4 brown and. Are you even listening? No, probably not.
I am, of course. You said black and white fluffy ones. One was a brown. I'm listening. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, I'm here. It's all very Bob Marley in the dark.
That was a great album, man. I remember the first time I heard that album. I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing. And they had that.
I was listening to, is it Babylon by Bus? What's it called?
What, the Bob Marley thing?
Yeah, one of it's called Babylon. Is it Babylon by Bus? I forget. It's quite warm, to be honest.
Cool.
The Sheraton Hotel is there. I'm proving that I'm at Schiphol. It says it there.
I take your word for it. What is that? Is that's in Amsterdam, right? Schiphol.
Yeah, it's a real. It's a hub. I mean, it's one of the biggest hubs for international travel. Heathrow is bigger, but Heathrow is a pain in the arse. This is I like Schiphol, and it's. I once walked around the first game of Now was 2006, and I was staying in the campsite, and I went for a walk, and I ended up walking into the Schiphol grounds, and I got stopped by the police saying, "What are you doing?" So I'm walking. So you can't walk here. So I said, "Well, how do I get out?" I said, "Well, you have to go that way." But it's just, one ends up dealing with authorities at all times.
Well, it can be annoying. I remember one time I went to this Fish concert. I got the tickets to the Fish concert, and Charlie had the tickets, and then he takes off someplace. So I had to get a ride with somebody. So it's Albany, and I see him going up on the ramp. Right, he got my tickets. I'm going, Charlie, give me the tickets. Let's throw him down. He would throw the fucking tickets. I'm screaming at him. So I'm out. You mean, of course, right? Of course.
You mean Fish? You mean Fish as in Marillion?
Fish as in the band?
As in Marillion, no?
What does that mean, Marillion?
Fish. You said Fish.
Phish, Fish?
Oh, right, different Fish. No, there's a guy called Fish who's in the band called Marillion.
No.
Scottish
guy. The jam band. They used to, like the Grateful Dead that kind of thing. But anyway, so. All right. So yeah.
I don't know, but now I do.
But anyway, so I couldn't get in, but I could hear the music, and I wanted to get in, and there was this phalanx of policemen all the way around the amphitheater. It was in Albany, so I mean there was like a wall of policemen all the way around the venue, and I couldn't get in. But there was the bass was putting out this wall of sound, right? Like the bass, there was like this dome of bass surrounding the entire. Right, exactly. It was this big dome of bass, and I was able to plaster myself onto the dome in spirit. My body was sitting there, but I plastered myself onto the dome and I like spread out over the whole stadium, and I got the whole concert. It was great. That was good. But stuff like that. I remember another time, me and Charlie were walking. Where the hell we were in Seattle or someplace, and we were walking across, going to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and the entire plaza was surrounded by policemen. And we just walked through it as if, you know, as if we felt at home there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
They're people too.
They probably remember the time I gave the policeman a cup of coffee at Woodstock. That probably helped, right? I'm sure. So I gave him a coffee every morning, as a matter of fact, which was really nice. Well, just because I had extra, you know. Cool. Yeah, policemen. I never had problems. I mean, I have had problems with them, you know, for reasons that are unbeknownst to me. And I'm like, why don't give me a hard time? Like, there's no reason to give me a hard time. I mean, you know, I'm not a threat to anything. Why would anybody want to give me a hard time? You know. And if I am a threat to something, why am I? You know, it's another good question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, why would I just randomly oppose something? I have to have a good reason for things. I don't just randomly oppose things for no good reason. You know, it's kind of being attached. Things are attached to other things. You know, if you know the relationship that holds things together, then you got a good reason for doing something, right? That makes sense. And that makes sense to me anyways, basically. You know, it's patterns. It's all patterns. You can see the patterns and things, how things tie together in various ways. You get various connections, you know. Then you begin to recognize patterns over time, you know, which is also...
You know Christopher Alexander? Christopher Alexander was an architect.
I have the book right here, as a matter of fact. I have it, Pattern Language. I have it right here.
Pattern Language, yeah.
Yeah. I have the book. I've read the book. I have the book. Usually I have it beside my bed, but I can actually... get it. Okay, here, look. See, I got the Pattern Language.
It is.
Which I have read and annotated in various forms and fashions. This is another book that I absolutely love called The Good Life.
Is that hang on, don't tell me, is that
try to read it.
Scott and Helen Nearing?
Very good.
There you go.
So that's cool.
They had the Good Life Centre up in Maine, I think.
They probably have one in Maine. They moved to Maine later in life.
They had a place. He was blackballed by the universities for speaking out against the war. And then he went to a farm, and I think they made maple syrup. Yep. And people came from all over. And Helen Nearing was Krishnamurti's girlfriend for a while. I told you that. No, I knew that prior to. Did you? You knew it before I told you? I knew that. Bullshit. I told you that. No, I knew that. You did not. I read the fucking book before you told me that. And it was actually interesting that I had a conversation with Anya about that, and she said that Rudolf Steiner met Krishnamurti and just dismissed him as a child. Huh. Doesn't know anything, no power. And I think he's right. Well, I mean, this book is wonderful. I like a lot of things a lot of people say, but this thing makes sense. They just have it's very common sense. I like things that make sense. You know, I mean, things make sense. Sure, you know, things make sense, but this is like they did this. They had to leave New York because he was blacklisted, and so then they went to Vermont, and they did. You know, I've done the same thing. You do this because you have to do that. You do that, and then there's logical steps to doing things. You know. Their steps are exceptionally logical, though. I mean, seriously. Like the stuff that I just love this book.
you know, form and function. Form and function should unite in the structure, right? Form and function should unite in the structure. That's a beautiful thing. You know? Buildings should be adapted to their environment. You know, it's really good. And I mean, everything, like how they eat, how they manage their time. They had everything is like, right? Everything is listed. You know, everything is accounted for, which I like that. You know.
Yeah.
They built. Why you do it this way? Because it makes sense to do it this way. You know. Do this way. They had like 4 hours of. I mean, they did it with the horses too. They did the sugar bush. Oh, you can't even. Now what?
No, I'm just, you know, I'm adding some aesthetic background to your words.
Oh, I'm not.
There's a flight arriving from Seoul in less than an hour. Then Beijing, Doha, Luanda, Shanghai, Detroit, Lagos, Accra, Guangzhou, Jakarta.
Where are they going? Why are they going there? Where are they going and why are they going there?
They're arriving from here. Now I'm going to go and speak to the security guard about my lighter. There's a woman in the airport in front of me. Is she? The Dutch talk. This is how the Dutch talk. Geen te veel David Down, Megan Haven Doven. Geen doven, geven, van het gaven doven. There's a woman there at our desk. Am I going to annoy her? Yeah, I will. Hang on.
When's your flight?
Excuse me. Hello. I have a question about Zippo lighters. Can I take a Zippo lighter on the flight or not?
No, they're not that difficult anymore. We give it a try. Some of the security officers, they allow it. And
so should I go and talk to them?
Yeah.
Are they here now or Barcelona? Not yet, no. Wait till I get my boarding pass and then. Upstairs to the left. Okay. Thank you, Bill. Here we go. So she, I don't understand this. She says, and it's the same as the other guy said. It's like some of them say yes, some of them say no. That's not what's that about? You know, it depends on the person you get. Some say it's okay, some say it's not okay. That's not very helpful.
Well, no, it's not very helpful.
If I go up here, can I get back down?
This is why I never go any place. People's are crazy.
It's one of these, look, it's moving. It's moving. Whoop! Here we go. Let's see what happens. Up the escalator. And then round here. I would move into
a cave. I would move into a cave first. You know why? Because the caves here are really cool in the summer, and they're really possible to
warm in winter.
Yeah, I would move into a cave.
Okay, I'm at departures. Cool.
All you need is a sleeping bag, and then you have like wood or fire. You can gather firewood in the fire. I mean, I would do that definitely. Yeah. That would make sense, just because people are crazy. And besides, there's like extensive chambers in under the ground of caves. Here,
like sinuses, like sinuses.
Like sinuses, yeah. So yeah, I guess it's like that. I mean, it could be. I've never been under there. The guys that got under there, they say it's very cold and nice. They liked it down there. Yeah. And it's really hot summer. You feel the cool air coming out. And also, KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, right?
Look at that. It's a very big sign. It's like, that's vertrek, departure. So, here you go. Look.
Well, a lot of people like this.
I don't know. For a second I thought she was a real person.
Right.
Right. I've got to go to number 19. And of course, it goes 15, 16, and there's no 19. Oh, it's down here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
People lying on the floor, waiting.
Where are they? Why? Where are they go? Why? I don't understand that. I mean, I like to avoid it. I don't like to avoid it. I didn't even like to do that.
I become sort of like airport guy.
I know. Definitely. It's fine. You're always in the airport.
I was in the airport. You know, my life is about airports.
Apparently, bus stations are like you're constantly moving. No wonder.
Bus station, train station.
Well, I have too many books to read to move around too much. I just can't. I can't ship all this stuff. Look, I have all these really good things. This is really good. See, it's the
Barefoot Doctor. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I used with I used that when the boys were younger to take care of them if they were sick. For the most part, unless I lost self-confidence, which I did on occasion, and then I would take them to the doctor because I'd be like, I just couldn't do it sometimes. But when I did do it, I did a good job, and it worked. And then, but the problem is that the herbs in this book are Chinese herbs. But I have this book now. Sam gave me this book called The Energetics of Western Herbs, which is all about the Western, things that grow in North America instead of in China. So you don't have to freaking ship it from, it's not about you don't have to ship it from China. This doesn't make any sense, basically. Yeah. But I'm kind of stick in the mud, I just sit up here all day long, day and night. I go out. I do go out.
No one's working yet. Come on.
I do these.
Completely empty. Where's the...
Now, see, it's sad.
People waiting.
What time is your flight out?
Well, it's now 10 to 4 and my flight's at 7. So there should be people on the desk at 5:30, which is nice. I like early morning flights. That's nice. What's that? Is that a quadricahegon?
It was a dodecahedron, but Theo cut the corners out of the one and inverted them so that they're indented. Oh. It makes a completely different pattern.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice, huh? Like that. It's just beautiful. Now you got this one, which is a similar construction. See the corners. The corners would cut out. The corners would come out like this, right? But Theo cut them with the X-Acto blade and inverted them, so they go inwards instead. So that's very cool. I really like it. And this is really cool. See that?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Theo carved it out of an old piece of mahogany that he got at some construction site where he was working. So that's kind of cool. I love these shapes. I mean, I really do. It's a lot of fun. Making them out of stone and metal and wood too, which is also fun. I'm a fixed air sign. It's he's walking around. He's walking through.
I'm now at the end of the airport. I have to go back now.
Just walking around the airport. I'm sitting there in the comfort of my own home. I just may go in there and get myself a nice cup of tea or something. I can make popcorn. I can have popcorn. I have cookies and biscuits and sandwiches. Sandwiches.
Customs, tax-free validation.
I don't feel very comfortable. I mean, New York, all right, Central, what do you call it? The Grand Central Station It's nice because it's warm and it's very old. It's old and warm, and the people are very friendly and they're weird. Like, oh, well, no. The people in Grand Central Station are not weird. The people in Penn Station are weird.
Okay.
You know?
Penn Station, weird.
Yeah.
Grand Central.
Grand Central, no, because Grand Central is really, it's got, no, because that's class. It's got, you know, old sculptures. You know what they did? They tore Penn Station. They tore the old Penn Station down. It was a classic. It had the most beautiful. My grandfather worked on the marbles in the station, but they tore it down so they could put one of these stupid pieces of shit modern. Look like this bullshit, like that bullshit. Well, why? Why? It's ugly. It's very ugly. It's debilitating. Nasty. You can't enjoy yourself there. You know, I mean, Grand Central Station has the best food. They have like real. I mean, it's like, you know, high quality, really good food. I mean, you don't want to be someplace where you're just going to get shitty cardboard food and vending machines. Ew. You know, it's disgusting. Personally, no, I don't like it. You know, I love going to Grand Central Station because you got all kinds of really nice places with really good food. Great coffee. Great coffee.
There's a guy lying on the floor.
Well, that's not unusual, though.
Right next to check-in 23.
Huh.
Where are you doing that from, mate?
But New Yorkers are different. They're I don't know, maybe. But I can understand what they say at least. At least I can understand what they're talking about, which is really. There's too many other languages. I'm not supposed to learn all these other languages. It's just, oh wow, what's this?
Look at that. You got Wow Air.
Cool. Air Canada.
Is it?
No, there was an Air Canada. There was one on the list.
Cancel. I don't want to check in. Confirm to exit. Okay, I might. Singapore, Turkey, Air Canada, Ava Air. No idea what that is. Aegean, that's the Greeks. CityJet, no idea. Koreans, Air France, KLM, TUI. Corindon. How's that? American. Wow. Doesn't work. Look, doesn't work.
Wow. That's, you're supposed to say, oh, it doesn't work. Wow.
Doesn't work. Wow.
So
the big question in the morning is, will or will I not get on with my Zippo? And also,
God, put it in your pocket and don't even think about it. If you think about it, you're going to attract people to it. You can hide it. You think about it, and you hide it in your back pocket. They're going to find it because you think.
And this, what about this? I just ignore that as well. Eh?
What is that?
I just walked through. This is the thing that Chris Cochran gave me. It's the Mayan thing.
Yeah.
And it broke, and it's now very sharp.
God, you're just walking menace. You got fire and sharp things. Jeez, Louise.
I'm gonna get my coffee. That's what happened. I got this guy for coffee.
Jeez.
Are you open yet? No. Where's the nearest coffee?
Downstairs.
Okay. Thank you, Bill.
You've been getting your exercise, man. You've been walking around for ages, it seems like.
Yeah. This is doopy-doopy-doo. Stairs, down the stairs. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding. I'm seeing Fleming on Monday.
He's gonna let you go to his house?
No, he's not gonna. No, I'm meeting him at the airport.
All right.
I'm meeting him at the airport. Okay. And then I had a really bizarre.
What?
If Sophie, if you're watching this, the conversation we had was bizarre.
Oh, you had a bizarre conversation with Sophie?
Yeah, there was just no. There wasn't much warmth in the conversation, and there was a complete misunderstanding of everything I was saying, and there was just no sort of sense of hello. It didn't work.
Huh.
And we were supposed to.
She's having a lot of trouble. What? She's been having a lot of trouble communicating with people lately.
She said she's leaving. She's not going to do the conversation experiments anymore. She's had it.
But we all encouraged her. I think that I think that she's doing very well, really. Yeah. I mean, I think
But there was a sense of that she was. I don't know. nervous and, you know, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for that. I said, initially I'd said, let's meet, because I'm going to Toulouse, and maybe you can help with, you know, maybe you know some people who might want to invest in the project. And then it was very confused. She was like, she became professional mode.
Right.
And, you know, she's not here to respond to what I'm saying, so it's not really fair. But she'd admit it just wasn't something that it just wasn't right. So then I said, listen, I'm going to retract my offer to meet you. So have a good Christmas and take care. And she said, and I retract my acceptance of your offer to meet. It's bizarre. Look at that. I go to Burger King. Nah. I'm not going to go to Starbucks.
Starbucks is all right. Sometimes.
Yeah, but I'll have to pay a lot more.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Go to Burger King. I mean, what the hell? It's not like you're, you know.
For a coffee? I'll go for a coffee?
You're right. I see your point.
They go, in coffee, alsjeblieft.
I see your point. I understand. I wonder if it's language. Do you think it's language with Sophie? Do you think it's because she doesn't grasp the English language, or I don't know? All the different inflections, or like the nuances, or emotional nuances.
Well, you know, we're talking about someone here and recording it, and I just like to say that I think Sophie's amazing. I think she's very poetic. I think she's got a very poetic.
Yeah.
She's got a poetic side and a very structured, professional, clear side.
Yeah.
And she's got a very strong structure. And so, you know, I find in general, when I meet people who've got a lot of structure in their lives, I drive them crazy.
That's what Fleming says about. Fleming says that about me. He says I drive everybody crazy. I drive people crazy. You drive people crazy. The only reason you don't drive me crazy is because I'm crazier than you stupid fuck. That's the only reason why.
Fuck you,
I'm crazier than you. That's the problem.
Whoops, sorry. Almost bumped into a woman there. It's like, it was say, do you have a plan? A plan for what? What are you talking about? A plan? I don't know. Oh, look. Yeah, I'm going to go there.
I have a plan. Talking about me? I do have
I've got a plan in general, but so what's your plan for the next 3 weeks? Can you give me a call and let me know what you're doing in January? What? I have no idea what I'm doing in 6 minutes.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So here we go. I'm going to go to, it's called...
And that's why I confine myself to my room for the most part, because I'd be known to walk out the door, and then next thing you know, I'm in, whatever, Arizona, I don't know, something crazy like that. I just go along. That was when I was a vegan, because I was so ungrounded, I would just take off and go places. And I had a lot of fun. But I didn't get any interesting work. I want to do... Oh, what do you got there?
This is Engels Ontbijt. Begon met uitsmeetje. Broodje gezond, loopzaak met je hamburger, hete kip, poffietjes, een pancake net wel. Don't want any of that.
Hey, did you ever eat haggis? Did you ever? Really?
Oh yeah.
Is it good?
That's beautiful.
Well, I'm a Sicilian, so Sicilians eat everything. We don't care. We'll eat anything.
Een koffie?
Normal coffee?
Espresso. It's Oasis on the stereo. Sorry?
Yeah, we could go into the crazy. We could go into crazy business. We could sell craziness by the pounds. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
You want some crazy?
We got crazy. We got crazy for you.
Thank you, man.
See, you don't like it. Everybody. That's the thing about me. Everybody wants to deny. Everybody wants to deny me because I represent that which they want to deny in themselves. See, that's the problem I find. I don't care. It's like, fuck. You know what? If you want to deny it, fine. I even write a song about it. I write songs about it. I don't care.
Thank you. There we go. I just think also that people somehow pick it up. I have the sense that, I said it to Anya, I think that because I don't have a base, a home, that people have this sort of subconscious awareness that I might move in with them.
You can
So
move
there's
in
a sort
with
of,
me. I have no problem. You can move in with me. I wouldn't have a problem with you, but you would want your space. I can give you your space. I'm good. I'm very spacious.
cheers. Look at this little. It's a lovely little mug. Look, it's a little mug. Do eggbirds.
I mean, I think that craziness should be, should be encouraged in every respect. I'm a big fan of crazy.
Oh, totally.
It's very rare. It's a very rare sort of thing. You don't really.
I mean, total free flow and.
Well, that's the first thing you ever said. You said, "Oh, we flow. You flow well with me. I flow really well with you."
I'm gonna put you there next to salt and pepper.
Huh.
There we go.
Huh.
I can now. I've got a bit of a Mr. Bean scenario here. What's in here?
Right.
I've got some Vaseline. I've got some. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's my pomade. I've got my face cream, and I've got some Post-it note stickers.
Oh my god! It's like one of
and I've got my son's toothpaste. I accidentally took my son's toothpaste, and then I instead of my own, and then I said to I WhatsApped Susanna saying, "Hey, I've just realised I've got the wrong toothpaste." She says, "I know, it's Guillem's." That was it.
Right.
That was the conversation.
Really? Not so really? Not really.
Yeah.
Ever.
Neil Davidson. You know Neil? Neil Davidson in Australia?
No, why would I know Neil Davidson in Australia? I mean, do you know Neil?
Why don't you know Neil Davidson in Australia?
I do, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
Neil is about 25 foot tall. He's enormous. He's saying Jean Russell. I said, I'm talking to Jean. He says, Russell? I said, no, Jean Marie Macalu.
That's me. With the wonderful anagrams. I have the best anagrams for my name.
Well, he's an anagram lover. We had a laugh.
My name is wonderful for anagrammers. Anagrams. Anagrams. Yeah.
He says, okay, wrong Jean, give her my love. Okay.
Okay. Well, people can, I don't have to, I mean, why can't he do that? I mean, I don't know who he is, but sure, that's nice. I don't care who you.
I'm just asking him how the doctor's was, because he was texting me from the doctor's when he was in his underpants. And I,
really?
And I said, thanks for that image, Neil. He says, do you really want me to send one? I said, no, it's okay.
Back before we had these things, Theo was out in California. He was out at Steven's house, and he would send us tapes. The cassette tapes. He would send them with messages from. He's like, oh, I'm in the bathroom now. I'm taking a dump. Like this. He'd send us the tapes. We'd have all these crazy messages. They were so funny.
I'm having a Donald Trump.
What?
I'm taking a Donald Trump.
Taking a Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So, hey, how you doing on? I thought you were going to convert Donald Trump. That was your plan a while back.
Well, I have.
How come you're frozen?
Am I?
Yeah, you can't see. You're just like this frozen face, just there.
I'm quite warm.
Well, that's good. There you are. There you are.
It's the mention of Donald Trump that freezes everything.
He's just a guy. I don't know why that people just there's some drama queen about everything. Everything's got to be a big fucking drama about everything. He's just a guy, you know. Why? Oh, he want to have a good time. Donald, why don't you dress like Hansel? And what is that from? What does that mean?
It's got, even the biscuit's got DE on it.
What does it mean? What does that mean?
It's Dow Egberts. Everything is branded. So they've got a DE on that. There's a DE on the biscuit. There's a DE on the mug. She'll have it tattooed on her ass.
Who, she does? The waitress? I don't want DE.
Ask her, excuse me, do you have DE tattooed on your ass?
Did you ask?
No, I wouldn't ask that. No, that'd be too much.
If you were in New York, you would ask, because somebody would laugh at you, because that would be funny.
Yeah.
You know, New York is New Amsterdam, you know? I don't know. I just like it. I'm not a big fan of travel. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking the.
What's that mean? What are you doing?
I'm lemon skating.
Lemon skating, yeah. Well, that's a good idea, actually. When I go to New York, eventually, I'll go from Amsterdam.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd love a houseboat in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Houseboats are nice. A houseboat is a nice thing. My mom was born on a houseboat. Yeah. I'm going to have it. My dad wanted to have a houseboat. That was his dream. He wanted to have, for when we were kids, his dream was to have a houseboat. He worked at the Veterans Hospital. It was right on the water. A really beautiful place. Right on, really nice brick building. It was right on the water. But he worked at the Veterans, and he wanted us to live in a house. What is that? It's upside down.
Is it?
Yes.
My passport.
Right. Cool. Well, I don't know. You got a lot of issues. There you are. Look at you. What a handsome lad.
British citizen.
Ha! Nice. Definitely.
I love on this page here, it says, this page is reserved for official observations. And then below it says, there are no official observations. What does that mean? It's quite a beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and they've got beautiful pictures.
Oh yeah.
There's a windmill in it. There's a sort of strange thing. Anyway, I'll have a Scottish passport in a few years, and so that's fine. When Scotland becomes independent.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
Will New York become independent?
I think New York is independent. I don't know. I mean, there's bad elements. I mean, you got Trump. You know, it's been under a bit of a cloud. Yes, it's true. But, you know, I mean, but the good part is there. I mean, for me, I was always down with, you know, you go out and the guys, you know, you go out in the park and the guys are playing the drums. They have the drum circle, you know, so there'd be a whole bunch of guys. And then I mean, I would go out. I would wander around New York at 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever, just talking to people, and they were very nice. You know, they were never at all unpleasant in any way, shape, or form. You know. So I guess it just depends. I mean, why would a person need to have guards? I mean, you wouldn't need to have guards in New York if you were decent. You know, if you're a decent person in New York, if you don't need anything, you just need. You know, I go out and wander around the East Village at 3 or 4 in the morning, whatever, and talking to guys with great big black guys standing up against the fence with gigantic dreadlocks. And I'm over there, hey man, what's going on? Oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, we're talking. You think there'll ever be world peace? Yes, I think that is happening, even as we speak. Right?
As we speak.
Even as we speak.
It's all happening.
Like I mean, that's the thing about New York. You wander around New York, you're going to meet everybody eventually because they're all there. So it's like if you're, you know, I mean, you know, like I told you about the time Ben was in Mexico and he slept under the garage with the Mexican boy because he was very kind to him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because his friend left him. I told you that story. You heard that story already.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm looking for that song. Where's the album? There we are. And then, is this a song? I'm going to share it here, and maybe you can maybe play it on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know if that works. If you play, does it?
well, okay, I don't know if you could hear it in your.
Let's give it a try. I've sent you that there.
So I have to open it in my thing.
Yeah, or it might be this one.
Photo from Spotify is what it says. So it
might be this one. Yeah, it might be that one. I've sent you 2 songs.
I don't know. You guys are also James Bondish kind of stuff, whatever.
Boom, boom. you guys, you're talking about you guys are so
I don't know.
Let's see if this works. What happens?
Well, I have to. No, all you sent me was a picture. All I got is a picture. So it's the Spotify. So no, that's mine. Soul to Soul. Here's a nice one. Ready? Here. Wait. Here, I'm going to play a song for you. How's that? It's not happening.
Yeah, that's it. It's the second one I sent you.
Yeah.
Can you hear that? No?
No.
You can't hear what I'm hearing?
Not really.
No?
Hold on a second. That's because I'm doing stuff here I shouldn't be doing. There, do that. Right, turn that off. Okay.
Can't hear that, no?
No.
No. All right. I've just had a message from Vodafone saying you don't have much credit left.
What else is new?
No, it says, kort update. Yeah, geeft nog 200 megabyte over 5 years. What's that mean?
I don't know.
I don't think it's anything. I think I'll just ignore it.
I don't know, man. It's rough. I can't handle that level of stress anymore. I can't do it. I got my here, look. How to be an explorer of the world. I got my little thing. Oh, here. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Nope. What's that?
You can't hear
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear it. Yep. Dum, dum.
Can you hear the words?
Back. Oh, now I can hear it, but it's a bit distorted. But there's a way to do this in Zoom, you know.
There is.
If you're playing if you're playing it on your computer, you can do share.
I can.
And then you can share your what's happening on your computer.
Huh. I don't want this. What the hell's going on here? Is this bullshit? Is that mine? I don't want it. Here.
We need some training from somebody because, you know, if we were recording this and putting it on whatever channel.
I have a whole. I'm trying. Oh, here, share computer sound here.
Don't try. Be like water.
Is that yours?
Don't. It's what? I'm not playing music.
Who's talking? I don't know what to do about this guy. I don't know. It's true for everybody. Everybody's like just over in these fantasy realms. It's just fine and dandy.
I've got this is Boogs. I didn't intentionally steal it. She gave it to me when I went for a long walk, and I just happened to stay in my backpack, and I forgot about it. So it's now traveling, and I'm gonna say, hey, Boog, I've got your thing still. Do you want it back?
All right.
Anyway.
Huh? Like a water bottle?
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Good to have a good water bottle. I love this one because you can just press the button like that and it just comes out without.
Wow.
You don't have to take the cap off or anything, which I think is practical and fabulous.
Yeah, I've spilled some paraffin in my hanky. Wow. Where that smell come from?
You're funny.
We're doing a Bob Marley.
I got my lighter. I love the zipper lighter. Zipper lighter. Because you can refill them. This shit, you can't refill it. It really annoys me that when you can't refill something. You know, I hate trying to get the optimal pen, you know?
They're electric, though, those ones.
This?
Those ones that just, you click them. Some are gas and some are electric. The ones that have the wheel, they're electric. And then you've got the Zippos, which is basically paraffin with cotton.
Right. I have one of those things that you have. It's like a long thing. All it is a bronze tube with a long wick, and you just flick, a flint. It's a flint and steel arrangement, and then the sparks the wick, and then you blow on, and then you have a fire. And that makes sense. I mean, I like it. I don't know. I always go for it. My father says I'm a minimalist. That's what he says. But I just think there's like an elegant solution to things, Basically.
Well, Wabishka Nimke in Michigan, Mark Herbert, he gifted me a piece of flint and it's a steel or iron little thing like that, and you hold it in your hand, your knuckles, and you're like, just to make sparks. And
that's how they did it. Yeah,
it takes a lot of practice to get that right.
Yeah. Now Leon's learning. They have this wild. Like they have these camps for kids and adults here. They're called Wild Earth. Wild Earth. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
so
okay.
But Leon had it. Leon was practicing. Theo likes to do it too with the bow, with the like a bow, and then you with a stick, and then you put shavings in there, and then you just move the bow back and forth, and it makes the thing drill around. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
What I'm talking about.
What's this?
But I like that. I mean, I like things.
So Neil Davidson saying, "Oh, you're back. Skype if you're ready."
Beats the hell out of me. I don't know.
So hang on, and then
I think I'm going to do a reality show with Theo. Do you see the things with Theo? They were really good.
How do we invite him onto Zoom? Is that possible?
You want me to do that? I have to do it because I'm the thing. So I'll invite who? By instant messenger?
Well, how about I ask him first?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. I'm just facilitating. I'm just here because
Well, first of all, can you?
That's what I do.
How do you do it?
How do I do what?
How do you add someone to Zoom? First of all, is it possible? It says more. No, raise hand. Oh, I'll raise my hand. Does it say hello? Oh, invite.
Yeah.
Invite, messenger. See if that works.
Sounds good.
So I've invited him.
Cool.
See what happens.
If I have a whole bunch of people, we can have a party. Yay.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Because he's in Australia and it's
it's nighttime, or it's a different
day. He's
11
hours ahead or something.
Wow. So it's
there are some people I've found, like for example, Jonathan Linus Bosch.
Yeah.
There's some people that just want to relate one-to-one, and they don't want groups. Which I understand. That's okay.
That's cool with me. I don't really care one way or the other because then you get the dynamic, you know.
Well, you know that is that Neil. Are you there? It said Neil Davidson's joined.
How come it says that you raised your hand? How do we stop? How did you make that happen?
You click on more and you say, "Oh, my hand's still up." It says lower hand.
How'd you do that?
And I put my hand up again.
How'd you do that? Wait, how do I do it?
You go to the screen. It says more.
I don't even have that. It's my meeting. I don't even have that. What the fuck?
I don't understand why. So I can't hear Neil. Maybe Neil can hear us.
Oh, there he is now.
There he is.
I'm sorry, my video is not working.
Your video never works, Neil. I don't think you're not really a person, are you?
I'm actually just something floating in the ether.
A blue head, we call them.
A blue head?
I'm sort of a radio disc jockey at the moment.
Do what?
Graham looks like some sort of radio disc jockey. He looks like he's sitting in a radio studio with.
Graham.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, sorry, Graham.
I'm walking around Schiphol Airport. I'm now going to try and find a power plug because my battery is running out. So, Neil, meet Jean. Jean is in Kingston, New York.
Hi, Jean.
Hi, Neil. How you doing?
I'm in Brisbane, Australia.
Oh yeah, so it's morning there, right? Good morning.
It's just after midday. It's about almost 1:30.
Huh. Oh, so it's afternoon. Wow, it's even cool.
And so, what time is it for you?
It's almost 10:30 at night.
Okay, and Graham, you must be what, about 8 in the morning?
4:22 a.m.
Oh, 4:22. Goodness.
He doesn't care. He never sleeps.
I don't sleep. I'm trying to find
gave it up.
A plug point.
It just lives in airports now. Right?
Yeah, just broadcasting live from airports, wandering around. Fleming seems to think that I just wander around and drink beer. That's what he thinks I do.
That's all you do. You wander around drinking and trouble. You wander around drinking beer and alienating everybody. Basically,
I alienate people.
You told me you do. You go, oh, and I burned another bridge today. I'm like, good for you.
So how are you, Neil? How's your morning?
Oh, not too bad. You know, I went to the skin clinic to get checked out, and I've had a full body scan for skin cancers and things. A little spot on my head frozen off, and I've got to go back and have one cut out from near my nose sometime next week or week after, probably after Christmas. But not a major one, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, but apart from that, good.
Cool. Okay.
The one that I thought the problem isn't. So.
Thanks for joining this call, because Jean and I we have conversations like this all the time. So thank you for jumping into this nonsense.
The only other person that can tolerate me is Graham.
Is that true?
It's true. No, he can talk to me for like hours. Most people I can take like 3 minutes and they're like, I'm out of here. I can't handle any more of this. Or they just tell me to shut up, But
we do have friends in common. So basically, Tammy, Fleming. You know Fleming, Neil?
Fleming Funch?
Yes.
Yeah, Fleming Funch, yeah.
I think I've spoken with him, but I have seen many posts and communicated with him via Facebook.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, on Facebook.
And you know Text Jean, don't you?
He's commented. I don't really, I haven't ever, spoken to him.
With him, yeah.
As I have with other people.
Yeah, he's having an odd time right now. He's lost his sight in one eye, which is a bit odd. That's what you get for being in love with a woman,
You lose the sight of one eye?
Well, if you lose sight of what you're doing,
God. What a nightmare.
Somehow
I'll never fall in love with a woman. I don't think. Probably not.
No?
Never happened.
What should we discuss?
You know why?
What? Why? What?
Why I never fall in love with women?
Go on.
Because
You actually have a rationale.
I don't have all my junk hanging out. That's why.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I don't fall in love with women just for that very reason. It just doesn't really. I mean, I like them. I respect their minds, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes, not that often, but sometimes, yes, sometimes I do. Occasionally. No, I don't get along. You know, the thing is, like, whatever. Fuck you, bitch. You know, I'm the only person that can get away with that because you guys can't get away with that because then you're abusive. I can say it and I'm not abusive. I'm just another bitch. It's easier that way for me.
Well, it's interesting. Your son, Sam, when I met him, so Neil, I met Jean's son, Sam, who's in Amsterdam, and I'm here now as well. And Sam said that he feels very comfortable being confrontational with a man because it's okay to, you know, whatever comes from it, it's okay. But when he's with a woman, he gets anxious because when his sort of animal nature comes up, he's like, I can't express it, so I have to be very careful, and that creates anxiety in him. So I thought that was a very,
it's true.
that was a very interesting way to look at it.
Well, yeah,
because,
I guess because you want to engage. I mean, Sam has smacked me senseless various times. You know, because you know why? Because I deserved it. It's like, you know, it's like I don't know, whatever. I mean, that's the point. I'm not the only people I've ever hit in my life have been females. I've never. I mean, I did throw a frying pan at Stephen, but he was being a bitch. But the only people I've actually hit have been females. I did throw a frying pan at Stephen once. I admit it. But yeah. I don't know. The boys used to say, "Mom, come upstairs." You know, I go upstairs and they'd all have their batakas and they'd have their pillows and they'd come upstairs. They'd like boom, 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 boom. You know, they like fly across the room. You know, into the pit, stuff like that. I don't know.
I like that Neil is calmly drinking his tea. Are you drinking tea?
I'm drinking my coffee. I'm listening. I'm watching Jean, who is in slightly jerky video mode, but there's staring eyes and flailing arms and flailing hair and gnashing of teeth. And I'm thinking, yes, I can just picture this battle with pillows in the. I'm also watching Graham doing what he's normally doing when I'm talking to him, which is looking everywhere except at the camera.
Well, the thing is, I can't find my USB cable.
So we're going to die shortly, is that right?
Well, I've got 9% left.
Well, just concentrate on finding it. I want to finish another story here. Just do it. Just do it. Just do what you got to do. One time we were living in California, and I was living with Sam, and every afternoon he'd come home from school, and he'd say, "Come on, Mom, come out to the swimming pool." There was a swimming pool in the courtyard. And he'd say, "Come on, Mom, come out to the swimming pool." And then he would do all these judo holds, you know, all these, you know, and they would always culminate me flying through the air into the swimming pool, you know, and making a big splash. And I loved it. I mean, I just absolutely loved it. I thought that was fun. So, I don't know. I just think the boys. I mean, I think they're fun. The boys are fun. I mean, Sam is. You like Sam, right? That's what I wanted to ask you. You must have.
Well, Sam is. He's very in himself. He's very centered.
How old is he now?
He's the same age as me. He's 43. He's 3 weeks older than me, Jean?
He's April 23rd.
April 23rd. I'm May 21st. So we're like very close in age. When we're talking about relationships with our partners, now ex-partner for me, it's almost exactly the same. And a lot of it's to do with, and I'm finding this as well when talking to the men in the village in Spain, is that a lot of the men are just fed up of, they just want to be with men now. You know, and that's like a new thing. For me, it's like, I don't know if it's just age or it's just the way the world is now, but there's a sense of men wanting to be with men. And
yeah. It's a time for monasteries. It's a monastic time.
Yeah, a monastic time, but also that I sense that you know, it's like, this is what one guy said to me. He's like, he said, this is Luis. He said, because in Spain, when the law is very much on the side of the mother, so basically, if the guy leaves, or even if the woman leaves the relationship, they get support from the government, but the man doesn't.
Gets support, but the man won't get support.
Yeah, the man doesn't get support. So the man has to go out and earn more.
That's not right.
And he's saying, no, you have to go and work as well, but she hasn't done it before, so she's not used to it. So it's like, you know, it's a very interesting thing. So, for example, when I separated from Susanna, she's not entrepreneurial. She's not used to creating. She's used to being an employee.
Right.
So she has to go and find a job, but because she doesn't want to do that, because she'll have no more time for game, she's trying to find her own work, create her own work, and she's not got the muscles to do it. So
well, I mean, I think that's one of your arguments for a guaranteed annual income, is because somebody like the same thing was true for me. I mean, I didn't want to. Wasn't accustomed to growing up with people. My father went to work. You know, my mother didn't go to work. She stayed home, but she did a lot of work. You know, and a lot of the work I think that she had to do was the work of healing and self-discovery, and, you know, and things like that. I don't know. I mean, I think that people just need. People are hurting from poor management, I think. That's what I think, you know. I mean, human beings need to have a lot of time for, you know, they need time for self-cultivation. You know, people have to know themselves, you know, and women are, which is this bullshit. Women trying to compete in a man's world is not, I find that very unappealing, you know. I mean, I just don't want to do that, and I don't think men want to do it either. It's ick, you know, gross. But you know, so I think that for women, I mean, I was much happier when Stephen left. I was like, you know what, you're not happy. Why don't you go do what makes you happy? And I'll take care of business, because that's what I undertook to do. You know, I undertook to do that job. You know, when you have a child, you're undertaking to do that job. You know. I'm not a big fan of patriarchy. I think that all the men in the village should fuck a woman, and then they all would be responsible for the child. It would be, you know.
There you go. I mean, Jean for president. There you go.
But I mean, something like that makes more sense. I mean, you know, they say welfare mothers make better lovers. It's true. Like, I had a lot of male friends when my boys were growing up, because they liked hanging around, you know, had a good time. You know, they had a great
Thanks
time,
for that.
You know.
What do you think, Neil?
I just think it's better. You know, I used to have that, you know, before the authorities, you know, I don't know. I find the whole thing really, you know, I'm always being slut shamed. Let's put it that way. Even when I don't deserve it, or even if I do deserve it, doesn't make any difference, you know. Basically, I was like a house full of guys were hanging out, and, you know, like at a pool table, you know, we got pinball machines, you got, you know, whatever. Just, I don't know. He asked the boys. But then, you know, other women aren't like that. The boys think, oh yeah, mom. Everybody's like my mom. Everybody's not like their mom. You know. And I don't know why. It's because I like my father, I guess. I mean, that could be why. I love my dad.
I'm just gonna ask this guy do you speak English?
No.
Was there a cable here? No. No, I think I've lost my cable.
No.
Okay. No,
Give him his cable.
It's gone. But I'm now going outside now. Dear. So I've got 4% left, just to let you know.
Yeah.
And
all right.
The cable's not arriving, but yeah, this is a sort of cameo. This is a cameo from Neil, because Jean and I speak probably every other day.
You obviously did.
Unless you're in a black hole or something like that.
I was going to say, you're obviously very comfortable with each other in terms of conversation. And
we were comfortable with each other the minute we first spoke. It was just like, oh my God, like, this is so easy, you know.
Well, I'm sure
he's crazy, because he's almost as crazy as I am.
Jim.
What?
Let him talk.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say it's probably not the time. You've got 4% left. You've got to go and find a chord. I'd love to participate. I'm sure I could pick up the pieces, but I don't want to tread on toes. And there's obviously a conversation already going on. And I can't contribute at the level or depth that I want to at the moment. I appreciate what you must. I'm not in a position to be able to respond in kind. So I hope that makes sense. So I'll bow out for now. I wish you both well for Christmas if I don't see you before. It's good to see you looking so healthy, Graham, despite the fact that you're imbibing whatever you stuck in your mouth a moment ago.
Yeah, and I can't find a USB stick. That's more unhealthy than smoking some very soft, smooth Dutch tobacco, which calms my system down. But
I wish you both the very best for the coming holidays, and look forward to continuing the conversation sometime later, perhaps.
Yeah. Neil is one of the most eloquent people I know. He very rarely makes grammatical mistakes.
That's nice.
It's very rare. It's very rare to meet someone with whom one can speak who does not end sentences with prepositions. It's very rare. It's a very rare thing. He was probably educated at a good school.
What the?
Were you? No?
Well, no, not really. In fact, I didn't realise till after I left that it was probably the worst reputation school in the state at the time.
Really?
Yeah. But,
what was your nickname? What was your nickname at school?
That'd be telling, wouldn't it? My nickname at school was Dago, because my surname is Davidson, and Dago is an Australian slang term for somebody who comes from somewhere else, generally Italy. But because I was Davo, it became Dago. So Dago was what it was.
Yeah, so it's Dago. And what was your nickname, Jean?
My nickname?
At school.
I don't think I ever had a nickname, really.
No?
I had friends that called me Gumby, which was fun.
Oh.
I said I walked like Gumby. You know, the cat. No.
I was called Quasi.
You called what?
Quasi as in Quasimodo.
Oh, you told me that already.
Yeah.
I remember that one. How come I can't find my Gumby?
All right, guys.
Okay, right. I'm also checking out. Jean, I'm checking out as well because I'm now down to one.
All right. So let me know.
Okay. Catch you in Barcelona.
Okay, good enough then. Bye, Graham. Bye, Neil.
See you later.
Okay.
Bye, Jean. Bye, Graham.
Okay.
Ciao.
I'm going to end this meeting. End the meeting for all.